Everyone loves a hometown superhero. Whether you're looking at heroes from comics, movies, and some TV shows. Now, I came to a realization that many civilians represent their superheroes like sports teams. But because I can't name every major city in every US state off the top of my head, so in order to solve that, we're going to be giving every US state a superhero. Now, before we jump straight into it, we got to settle off some things. Number one, no superhero that's already on a team unless they're a solid standalone. So, rip to all the Professor X fans. Number two, the biggest states that lead in population will be getting an additional superhero. So, yeah, to cut things short, New York, Texas, California, and Florida will be getting an additional superhero. In the case we do a 50-state bracket video, then we're only going to do one superhero. And rule number three, this is my list, so deal with it. So, kicking things off, we're going to go with Alabama. And after seeing Bama's state flag, it's only right that we give this state to Black Panther, given his history with the KKK. And moving on to the big state is Alaska. And no, I am not giving this state two heroes. We're not talking size, we are talking population. But given Alaska's large landscape, now we should give this state a speedster because they need someone to get around in many places, but all the speedsters are way too popular. Now, one of my buddies pointed out that there are certain places in Alaska where a full moon never sets. So yes, at certain times, Khonshu is a god, and we gotta put Moon Knight in Alaska. It's a no-brainer, and he's gonna be a god. Moving on to Arizona, for some reason I thought of Angry Birds and Johnny Storm, but because Angry Birds aren't exactly superheroes and Johnny Storm is on a team, we're gonna go with this DC counterpart in Firestorm. Arkansas, Blade. California, and this is gonna be a big one. Now, on the south side, we're really gonna need a hero that really represents the people of LA. A hero that really resonates with the film production and paparazzi. And I believe that hero goes to Booster Gold. Alright, but in all seriousness, can you really think of another hero that really represents LA if they were a person? You can literally pick a content creator with a physique and internet personality, and you got yourself Booster Gold. I mean, it just works. But have no fear, because I'm not going to let my home state get outclassed by level 2 worldly threats, because on the north side of San Francisco, we're going to give you guys Iron Man. I mean, come on, advanced city with technology, red and gold. I think we know who's really going to carry the state for worldly threats. Colorado, Mysterio. Connecticut, with it being one of the smallest states in the US, it's only right that we give this to Captain Atom. But for the real smallest state in Rhode Island, we're going to give this one to Ant-Man. Delaware, Nightwing. This will make a lot more sense later. Florida. Now, I think it's pretty obvious we should give this state to Aquaman, specifically in the Miami region, while the rest of the state will just give it to Homelander. Because, well, he's Homelander. This is Florida. Georgia. Now, I was originally going to go with Nick Fury because the actor was actually from Georgia, but the thing is that he has the entire organization of S.H.I.E.L.D. at his disposal, which is going to be way too easy. I was also thinking about putting the Falcon here, but I thought about it, and you know what? The home state of Georgia really needs a guy that's bulletproof, that's able to handle all the crimes that goes around in Atlanta, specifically. So the hero that's going to represent Georgia goes to Luke Cage. Moving on to Hawaii, we're going to give this one to Superman because, well, he needs a vacation. Next state is Idaho, which I honestly thought looked way too similar to an axe, so I decided to go with Valkyrie. Okay, I know it sounds a little wasteful, but this is Idaho we're talking. I gotta give them something. I mean, I'm close to giving them the Hulk, but that would be way too much of a big waste. On second thought, it looks like a gavel, so we're gonna go with She-Hulk. Illinois. Now, we gotta deal with some hefty crimes in Chicago, and I got a lot of routes I can take here. Now, I would consider putting in Daredevil, but he's too much of a vigilante that would choose some crimes to go through. So I think it's best that we bring in a hero that's a
Judge, Jury, Executioner!
Okay, so Punisher it is. Indiana, Lucky Girl. Okay, but for real though, we need to bring someone that actually has an insane amount of luck. Insane amount of luck that's so big that no matter how many times you knock this man down, he just gets back up. Like nothing happened. Like he's indestructible, like he's no reason whatsoever. It just felt right. Moving on, we got Iowa, which we're gonna give this one to Hawkeye. I am not kidding when I immediately thought Hawkeye would be the perfect guy for Iowa, and I searched it up, and yes, he's actually from Iowa. Along with the Iowa Hawkeyes, so, you know, that too. Moving on to Kansas, we could have given this one to Superman, but he's taking this indefinite vacay, so we need to give it to a superhero that makes up for all that speed in the Sunflower State. And given sunflowers being yellow, I thought it was right that the superhero to represent Kansas goes to Kid Flash. Yeah, say what you want about this one, but I am not having a repeat of the cold weather incident with Kid Flash. If you know, you know. Next up, we have Kentucky. Okay, this one has to do some deep digging. While this does break rule number 1, there's not really much heroes to work with that's from Kentucky. Like, I can't find a single thing. So unless you guys want Howard the Duck, I'm going to have to violate Break. Rule number 3. We're gonna give this one a cannonball. The guy can fly at extreme speeds with an impenetrable force field. I expect some crash landings to be Louisiana. Gambit. Moving on to the next state, we got Maine and my god. Okay, this one I'm actually stumped on. Maybe Madam Web. I guess Maine needs someone with some speed. I guess we could give this one to the Wonder Twins. I mean, I don't know, bro. I mean, I genuinely wonder what actually goes down in Maine. Next up, we got Maryland, which we're gonna give to Red Hood. And given by looks of both the former Boy Wonders taking states that border New Jersey and Gotham being based on Atlantic City, it's pretty obvious I'm gonna give this one to Batman. Sorry, Tim Drake, maybe you'll make the cut in the international video. But with the Bat family finished up, we're gonna go on to Massachusetts. A state with the little right hook. We're gonna go with Captain Marvel. No, not that guy. This hero. Alright, my mistake. Moving on to Michigan. Now, we got off a hero that can take care of one of the most dangerous cities in the country. Actually, scratch that. The entire world in Detroit. The perfect place for a rising superhero. Static Shock. Don't like it, don't care. Moving on to Minnesota. Okay, it's cold. It has a lot of lakes. Okay, thinking, because Minnesota Vikings are one of my favorite football teams, and they have insanely bad luck. I'm thinking of Loki. Now I'm kidding, we're going with Thor. Mississippi, Rogue, don't ask. Missouri, Flash. Montana, the Hulk. Nebraska, Stargirl. Nevada. Okay, I'm between Dr. Fate and Zatanna, but let's just go with the less godly threat. We're gonna go with Zatanna on this one. New Mexico! I don't know why I did that, but I don't know, I just like doing that. But Blue Beetle! Alright, next up we got New York! Now, among the two heroes representing this state, I really had to dig deep and find which hero would perfectly represent New York, because there are so many heroes that are based in New York. I mean, you got Brooklyn, the Queens, there's a lot. But if there's one hero I believe we all can universally agree belongs in New York City, it's Spider-Man and Invincible. Season 1, Invincible. You see, I gotta even out the playing field because California has 2 OP superheroes, so I gotta give New York something to at least compete with. Just to make sure they're in the same competitive market, like the LA Rams and the LA Chargers. I think we all know which side is better. North Carolina. There's only one guy I can think of that can represent North Carolina. Super Cam! Okay, for real though, we're gonna give this one to Black Lightning. North Dakota. Now, I couldn't find any major heroes that were from the state, so given the exterior circumstances, we're gonna give this one to Wolverine. And in its southern state of South Dakota, I am easily gonna give this one to Ben Tennyson. I mean, come on, Mount Rushmore, Plumbers, it's a no-brainer. Ohio. Deadpool, because he's Deadpool. Oklahoma. Cowboy Spider-Man, because he is Cowboy Spider-Man. Next up is Oregon, and given its base operations for Nike, it's only right that I give this state the person that's got super speed. Quicksilver. Boss, I hate to break it to you, but he was using Adidas in the Age of Ultron movie, so he's not really the right pick for this one. Really? I was really banking on that one, but alright, I guess we'll give this one to Green Lantern. Next up is Pennsylvania, and we're gonna give this one to Captain Marvel. No, shut it. I placed Captain Marvel on the right hook for a reason! Matter of fact, y'all do this to yourselves. You know what? No. Screw it. I'm putting Shazam off the map entirely. In fact, Pennsylvania is getting Ben Franklin. And to make things fair, we're gonna give Kentucky Abe Lincoln. South Carolina. A-Train. Tennessee, Supergirl. And for our last big state, we got Texas. Dallas, you get Ghost Rider. Houston, you get Daredevil. Yeah, like I was gonna leave Daredevil off this map completely. Utah. Green Lantern, Guy Gardner. Virginia, Hawkgirl. West Virginia, Waller. Washington State, Green Arrow. Not tech advanced like San Fran, but at least you got Microsoft, and Microsoft has Xbox, which is green, so it's a no-brainer. Wisconsin, Gravity. Wyoming, Madam Web, Kick-Ass. Let's go with Songbird. And to finish off, the hero that's gonna represent Washington, D.C. goes to Captain America. And that's gonna be my map, giving every state a superhero. Let me know down in the comments if you guys agree or disagree, or debate on which among these states are gonna come out on top. But in the meantime, be sure to follow me on IG and Twitter, make sure you sub to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.